Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? We are from Group 6. Here we will discuss about Asia Development Banks as one of the international organization in Asia. Before we start the presentation, let me introduce you to the members. Here is Nur'asiah, Dara Sekar Jingga, Deden Hermawan, and Desvira Shabila Meghantara.
Asian Development Bank, or ADB, is a multilateral financial institution founded in 1966, with the aim of liberating the Asia-Pacific region from poverty. ADB, headquartered in Manila and has 67 member countries, of which 48 of them come from the Asia-Pacific region. As a financial institution, ADB has a triple-A rating from Standard & Poor's, Moody's, and Fitch. ADB offers several types of financial instruments for the public sector that includes loans, grants, and technical assistance. Asian Development Bank is an international financial institution that focuses on assisting development in developing countries or developing member countries. The provision of ADB assistance was motivated by the consideration of efforts and requests from international agencies to develop countries to participate in assisting developing countries. To realize their vision of making Asia and the Pacific free from poverty, the Asian Development Bank has a mission to help reduce poverty and improve the condition and quality of life for ADB member countries from developing countries. First, support public and private capital investment in the Asian region to development goals. Second, create regional projects or programs that utilize resources available to finance development, prioritizing areas in the Asian sub-region which contribute effectively to grow economic harmony in the region as a whole, and very priority is the needs of small country or country that difficult to develop in the ASEAN region. 3. Respond to requests from member states to assist them in coordinate their development policies and plans with the aim of making better use of the available resources, nourish the economy, and increase the expansion of foreign trade countries, especially among Asian countries themselves. 4. Provide technical assistance to prepare, finance, and implement various development programs and projects, include formulating proposals for specific projects.
How ADB organized? ADB high decision-making power rests with the Board of Governors. The Board of Governors itself consists of representatives from each member state. The Board of Governors, in turn, elect from among themselves 12 members of the Board of Directors and their deputies. 8 of the 12 members are from regional members Asia Pacific, while the rest are from outside the region. The Board of Governors also elects the President, who is the chair of ADB's Board of Directors and Management. The presidency has a term of 5 years and can be re-elected. Usually, because Japan is of the large shareholders, the ADB president is Japanese. The current president is Haruhiko Kuroda, succeeding Tadao Chino in 2005. ADB's headquarters is located at SIG ADB Avenue, Mandaluyong City, Metro Manila, Philippines, and has representative office in various cities around the world. ADB employs approximately 2,000 1,400 people from 55 of its 67 member countries, while more than half of its staff are Filipinos. ADB Financial Reporting. The financial report of the Asian Development Bank was first published in 1967. The process of managing the annual financial statement at the Asian Development Bank is through an audit process by an audit firm. The selection of audit firms is determined to be internationally recognized. Approval of financial statement becomes the authority of the Board of Governors of the Asian Development Bank through an official statement to the public. Financial reporting relating to finance outside the authority of the Asian Development Bank applies accounting principle applicable in the United States. The Asian Development Bank is one of the major international financial institutions. External financial reporting at the Asian Development Bank complies with generally accepted accounting principles in the United States. In addition, the Asian Development Bank has started the publication of management analysis and discussion since 2001. The management discussion and analysis report is used as complement and supporting information for financial statement, with generally accepted accounting principle in the United States. In the analysis report and management discussion, additional information is provided in the form of operating income, but does not include the impact of fair value adjustment related to financial instrument from operating result. In addition, information is present on the main measure of financial position management, financial management decision and monitoring of financial ratio and parameters within the Asian Development Bank.
Indonesia and ADB. ADB provides support to Indonesia starting in the agricultural sector in the 1970s, then expanding into the energy sector, urban infrastructure, and also in the education sector in the 1980s. Then continued in the 1990s, that is the improvement and strengthening of the financial sector. Now, ADB provides result-based financing where Indonesia can take advantage of the internal system and also existing principle which is caused by the strengthening of Indonesian system and capacity. Indonesia has shown its consistency and participation in international forums. Some of the crucial roles that the Asian Development Bank performs into order to improve and help Indonesian economic growth in 2016, the 2020 arcade outlook first means including 1. Asian Development Bank has helped Indonesia a lot by conducting slum environmental rehabilitation programs in several cities in Indonesia in 2016, where no less than 650,000 people benefited from project carried out by Asian Development Bank. 2. In 2017, ADB provided a government-granted loan of $1.9 billion consisting of 4 projects in agriculture and management of water power, solar energy, and also financial research. 3. Asian Development Bank also helped Indonesia by distributing emergency response package worth $800 million after the tsunami and earthquake disasters in Palu, Central Sulawesi, and Lombok in 2018. 4. Asian Development Bank has also help Indonesia to financing strategic projects, but talks investments in energy, development of research quality improvement, as well as irrigation development for irrigation and increase in agricultural production. 5. Asian Development Bank also participate in assisting Indonesia in fighting the corona pandemic. In 2020, launched a $3 million United States dollars funds to help Indonesia to purchase medical device and equipment and participate in help Indonesia in minimize its health and economic impacts.
Well, everyone, the last is about ADB's notable projects to overcome the cases. The first one is Fiji, enhancing COVID-19 preparedness for tourism recovery. Opening the border, rebuilding saving the national movement of people and restoring traveler confidence is essential to the resumption of tourism and economic recovery in the Republic of Fiji. The Enhancing COVID-19 Preparedness for Tourism Recovery project will strengthen the capacity and readiness of Fiji to safely reopen to tourists and rebuild the country's economy following to the coronavirus disease or COVID-19 pandemic. The project will support Nadi International Airport to reopen with COVID-19 measures and Fiji Airways to deliver a testing facility for tourists and those working in the tourism industry to reduce the risk of transmission and facilitate international travel under the new normal. The border closure has contributed under the precedented economic contraction, particularly within the tourism industry, which saw 2020 revenues decline by 84.4% compared to 2019. The tourism industry's contribution to the gross domestic product or GDP decreased from 32% in 2019 to just 10.9% in 2020. The second one is Afghanistan, Hayatan to Mazar-i-Sharif Railway Project. IDB is helping Afghanistan build a 75-kilometer single-line railway between the town of Hayatan and Mazar-i-Sharif, the second largest city in the country. Hayatan serves as the gateway for almost half of Afghanistan's total imports. The project will also upgrade the train stations and provide institutional support to develop a railway sector plan. The project involves the construction of a new 75 kilometers between Hayatan at the border with Uzbekistan and Mazar-i-Sharif in Afghanistan. The project represents a first phase of a larger rail network plan across the north and the other parts of the country, including links to Herat, Tajikistan, and Pakistan. It will expand the existing transport network in Afghanistan and improve substantially internal and international connectivity. The project is part of the Transport Strategy and Action Plan agreed under the Central Asia Regional Economic Cooperation or CAREC program. It will add capacity to 2 transport corridors under CAREC and open up alternative routes of supply for national and international trade as well as for humanitarian relief to Afghanistan. This project has 2 components. First, design and construction of 75-kilometer single-line railway and associated infrastructure, and the last is project management, independent supervision, and institutional support. This project also executed through a fixed price and a fixed time delivery engineering, procurement, and construction turnkey contract or EPC.
That's all from us. Thank you for all of your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.